Hi everyone, and today we're actually just going to be looking at some very basic derivatives of functions, some quite common functions that you will come across when looking at differentiation in calculus. So the first one, we've already seen it, it's just f of x being equal to x to the nth power, where n is just some real number. And we know from a previous video that that is just equal to n times x to the n minus 1 power. So you multiply by the power and then decrease that power by 1. And then you've got that derivative of the function. The next one is sine of x, is a trig function. This is quite easy to show. You can go ahead and prove it if you want, but the derivative is actually equal to cosine of x. The third one, we're going to say that the function is cosine of x and we want to find the derivative. Another one that is really easy to show, you just have to be careful with the limits, but you can actually show that this is equal to negative sine of x. So you get a nice relationship between sine and cosine of x in calculus. The next one we're going to have a look at is tan of x, and we can actually show this. We will show this in a later video, but this is equal to 1 divided by cosine of x squared. Or you can write this as 1 over cos squared x. Or if you're really clever, if you know this, you can write this as secant squared of x. Great. The next one is the easiest one of them all. It's e to the power of x. If you've looked up the number e on Google, or if you're interested in maths, you will know that this is a very important number in mathematics. And when you raise it to the x power and think about differentiating it, this is the function in which it is its own derivative. So you get e to the x. And this is what makes this function special, what makes it unique. It's the only function with that property. And you can go ahead and have a look at it if you want. It's just an exponential function. You can have other exponential functions like 2 to the x or 3 to the x or whatever, but when you have e and differentiate it, that is the number that has this property. And the last one we're going to look at is the natural log of x. If you don't know what this is, it's kind of the inverse function of e to the x. So, you know, like if you want to say that you have e to the x and you take the natural log of it, you just get x back. That's all it is, really. And the first derivative of this is actually 1 divided by x. It's also quite simple, and we can show that as well, and we probably will in a later video. But yeah, I hope this is quite helpful for you, and we will be using these results in the next video.